So start. That's all right. That's all right.
I don't know where everybody is.
No, that's all right. I think they're well. It's this time of year, and there's a lot of bugs and things going around. So just find some space. We'll just look at some silk reeling then today and do some Chen stuff. So have the feet shoulder width apart, and just allow yourself to settle just behind the ball of each foot. And then we're just going to start like this. We're just going to breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we've actually got a 5-month-old in Tai Chi today, which is fantastic. So you can join in if you want, Amy, that's fine. So we're doing this with our arms. Bless you. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out on doctor's appointments and things, you know, people have. Or my friends have gone to the Lisbon in Portugal. And it's very, very hot. And there's roadworks everywhere as well, so it's all good. So what we're doing is we're opening our arms, sit, and then breathe in, breathe out. And then we're just going to go forwards and back. Hi. Just rocking forward and back. That's great. We've got a special guest.
I thought you said the entire duration.
No, it's very fine. I mean, you know, it's good to. If she's got anything else she wants to play with, that's.
I didn't.
There we go. Yeah, just pop that on the table. That's great. We're just rocking forwards and back, so we're just tuning into the feet. I think it's our youngest ever participant. 5 months old. So
just come on,
yes,
yes, yes.
yes. So this is Amy.
A-I-L-I-D.
So we're just rocking forwards and back.
In Japanese.
Oh, so is she a bilingual baby?
Well, since I'm not the parent, but
Well, I mean,
she lives in Tokyo.
Oh, she lives in Tokyo. Oh,
She's staying for a while.
oh,
Ohio, that's not nice.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. There you go. I was trying to resurrect my Japanese. Yeah. Yeah, I did, because I did Aikido for quite a long time, about nearly 10 years. I did pick up some Japanese while I was doing it. I did go to Tokyo once.
Okay.
Ah, your teeth are growing. Yeah. That's fine, you carry on. So we're just rocking forward and back. So you want to be standing. It's very relaxed. So, Rosemary, Eva's back teaching on Tuesdays. She's doing the standing and a bit of health, the health dance on Tuesdays at 8:30. I missed this week, but I'm hopefully going from next week. So she's resurrected. She teaches for free for half an hour a week, and then Eva, and then she's doing other ones. So they're not teaching as much as they used to, but it's fine. So we're breathing in and out. Yes. Just rocking forwards and back. And then let's transfer the weight. just tuning in, just get the arms, so don't forget your sting buns under each arm. Brilliant size thing. Because they can bounce and relax at the same time. It's all very good. So we're just aiming our weight to the balance point of each foot. So this part of the foot, I'll just show the people on Zoom. This part of the foot, so just behind the ball of each foot. So now breathe in, go across. Breathe out, release into that leg. Yeah, breathe in. That's it. Breathe out. Release. Is she crawling yet? Breathe in. No. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to the middle. And then combine to get that rocking movement around. So we're just going round and round. Breathing in and out. Very flexible. You can do this exercise while holding a baby, actually.
I don't know if I can. Gonna have to have a
I've seen it. I was at a Tai Chi seminar and there was a lady turned up with her kiddie and we were doing this exercise and she just held the baby against it like this. And
Yes, I think I might have to go and put
Yeah.
it down on her.
That's all right. That's all right.
Oh, true.
It's very cute. Oh, she likes that.
I
Fantastic.
just wanted to see your standing things again, just to make sure I do it right.
Oh, you want to do some of the, you want to do the standing? Okay, we'll do that as well because that's quite important. And then we're going round and round in the other direction.
Yes, I remember.
We'll do a little bit of loosening, and actually standing is something I've rather than doing it for 10 days or 20 days, I've decided to do it for the whole of October.
Oh.
I'm just going to stand every day. That's great. There you go, she's fine. So, okay.
Yeah, I think I might have to go because my back is hurting.
Is she all right back to, can I have her back, back in the thing, or does she want
I'll
to?
carry that separately. I think it actually collapses, but I don't know how lucky I'm not doing that.
We'll bring it over, shall I carry it over for you?
No, I should do it again.
Yes.
Thank you
Brilliant.
very much.
No
I'm very
worries.
sorry, but thank you for.
Watch the video afterwards.
I'll try.
Yeah, I'll send you the video afterwards.
Teach me the standing thing. I'll pass them on.
Oh, wonderful.
Walk round, and go and do some standing afterwards.
Okay, oh, and there is choir, I believe, today. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry.
Right, so you're not-
That's all right. We've got some Zoomies as well, so. I think everyone's got that. got that bug or on
But
holiday.
no, I'm not sure if John's actually travelling back today.
Yeah, because he was away.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with the low one. So I'll just, again, I'll come a bit closer for the purposes of the video. So when Master Chen does it, he has it very low, really low. And it's like you're, so we had a real baby in the class, so it's like you're standing as if you're maybe a bit older than that, like between 9 months and 18 months, something like that. So we're just breathing in and out. Release the hands. Nice and relaxed. And just imagine you're expanding out. Gently breathe in. What a cute kid. That was just so sweet. I love it. If someone wants to turn up with a baby in the Tai Chi class, they're more than welcome, even a screaming one. You know, we've had babies, we've had dogs, we've had, you know, builders, everyone's welcome. So just breathing in and out. And soften the hands. I'll show you from the, so it's this nice round shape. It's like I'm holding like a ball against my tummy. And then the head's floating, the chin's tucked in, and the hips are sinking. So there's this lengthening through the spine. So I'm trying to do about an hour or so a day of standing at the moment. And I'm doing it to the end of October. Even if it's just 10 minutes, I'm making a concerted effort to do the standing, because basically baby Master Chen's coming to Reading. I think I forwarded you the email. He's the first day is push hands and applications. I'm not particularly interested in that. And then there's 4 days of lovely things. So I'll be doing 4 days of lovely things. So that means there'll be a Monday I'm missing. So just doing this. That's number 1. Okay, so the next lot are from my friend in Newcastle. Number 2, it's like you're putting up your laundry, like hanging up your laundry. So the palms are out there like that. I'll show from the side. So it's not like that, that's too much. It's like it's to there. And then just to see that all the way around. There we go. Well, I'm very glad you come, otherwise it would just have been me and the Zoomies. Breathing in and out. Sink down. So the fingers are pushing in one direction and the sitting bones are sinking in the other. And then bring the hands in, bend the arms, and then what you're doing is you're lining the thumb and the finger up with the cheek, and that's like a round thing. So that's another one of the Newcastle ones. So you just try and get your hips. You can do little wiggles. So I'm doing a little bit of wiggling there, just to get. And then once I've wiggled enough, then I can. And then down, underneath. So the elbows are forward, and you've got a round shape in the arms. And then we'll do the middle one, which is the one that I first learned and one I've been doing with young Eli. So this time you bring your hands around as if you're pulling a ball in. And there's quite a nice gap. So this is from the side. So you're not in here, but you're not out there. You're just right. And drop the shoulders, drop the elbows. And this is the one I learnt with Master Chen. Years and years and years ago. We're looking about, oh my goodness, 22 years ago. I was trained. And if you like, you can do your tuning into the foot, so the forward and back, side, side, round and round. Just try forward and back. Side, side. And then the round and round, so you go round and round in one direction. Let's drop the shoulder. So my elbows are lower than the shoulders, and my hands are about chest shoulder height. So I'm not up here. You can do it up there, but I like to. That's bad. This is bad enough, really. And then you go around, and then the more you do it, I mean, I've been noticing because I've been practicing standing since last week, basically as an intentional thing. It's definitely getting easier. And then we'll do the bear. So you transfer the weight and you turn the waist. You transfer the weight and you turn the waist. This is the bear. It's also known, when I've done this with Mark Peters in Birmingham, the Tai Chi for Rehabilitation guy. When he did it in Malaysia, he was learning Tai Chi off a Malaysian Chinese person. He knew it as the constant bear. It sounds a bit like a folk song, constant bear. So a nice round shape. And then back to the middle. And then pulse the hands. This is what I did with Master Chen. And then gathering the energy from the earth. So you have your hands slightly in front. And this is the one you do next to a tree. So go find a nice tree and stand next to it like this. And just breathe in and out. And the hands are just opening out. Come closer to the zoomies and the roomies. You're opening the palms out and you want to release and relax in the wrist. Marvelous. Very nice. This one's much easier, isn't it? Yeah. And you lengthen along the spine, just breathing. So this has got a Chinese name, but I don't know the Chinese name for gathering the energy from the earth or standing next to it, or standing in a stream, it's also called. This is one I learned from a book and a TV show. There was a TV show, I think it was Stand and Be Happy or something from Channel 4 years and years and years ago when it first started. You can find it on YouTube, and it was with Chen, I think his name is. He also knows lots about tea. His son's taken over. He did an art called Each One, or intent boxing. He's as well as a Tai Chi practitioner, he was an intent boxer. So he did a lot of standing. And then Wuji, this one. So you have your steam buns under the shoulders. So there's a slight round shape to the arms, but it's like you're pointing your fingers into a muddy hill each side. So eventually, each of the standing postures, you want to be able to hold for at least 5 minutes, each posture for at least 5 minutes. But so when Ferris does, he actually does 10 minutes per posture when he does the this one, this one, this one, and this one. He'll do 10 minutes per posture of that. Yeah. And then I've done these are ones I've learned that I like to add on the end, because they're quite, the low ones are quite nice because you're still practicing your lengthening through the body. And you're breathing. And then the thing I like with this one, with the Wuchi one, is I like to do the forward, back, side, round and round. And you can do small version. So what you could do is you can go forward and back from the in the arch of the foot. So you're looking at the front of the heel and the back of the ball of the foot, just going within those parameters. And then when you go round and round, go round and round the inside of the foot with the toes slightly drawn in, so that you're activating the arch of the foot. So that's a more advanced. I guess this is a more advanced class because we've all been coming for a while. And I've got some adverts. I've got a few adverts that are going out in local magazines all around, and I'll be putting some things up on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. So hopefully I'll be getting some more people coming. We had a lot extra ones in. We had some new ones in Burwell. We had some new ones in Surham and in Burwell in the evening. So it's swings and roundabouts really. Personally, I prefer smaller classes. So sink the hips. And go in the other direction. Just keeping within the arch of the foot. Nice. Okay, flying birds. Actually, not flying birds, open beginning of the first movement is a nice little health exercise. So you can come up like this and rotate and down. You come up and down. So what you're working on is the clarity in the movement, right to the fingertips. There's this real, so that Master Chen, big Master Chen, he's a master, as well as being a grandmaster in Tai Chi. He is a master calligrapher. And he does these beautiful, and when he does silk reading, and so he can make a perfect circle with the paintbrush and the ink. And it's like that real clarity in the movement is what you wanna. So when you're doing this, I just come a bit closer, you're feeling the rotation in your shoulder joint, so it comes up. And then as you come down, your fingers are like waking up, so they come down and they're expanding out. Yeah, nice. But you're soft, so it's this soft but awake. Yeah, so outside the softness of cotton, inside the temper of steel. So we're coming up and yeah, so I'm upping my standing because I would very much like to go train with baby master Chen and Jun. Well, he's not a baby, I think he's in his 50s or 40s or something, but he's incredible. I mean, there's a difference between doing Tai Chi for about 45 years or something and doing Tai Chi. His dad has been doing Tai Chi Chuan for 82 years, like every day. So, you know, there is a difference, but he's excellent. There we go. So we come up and down. And then flying birds. So you can transfer the weight, palm up and palm out. Down. That's it. So when you're down, you want to get this almost solidity here and connecting to the ground and transferring the weight. And there's a slight turn as you, if I show you from the side view, it's like this. And then what you want to do is imagine you're moving through still water. Maybe you're just standing in a nice, quiet, but very clean and not too cold pond, something like that. So it's like, and then you can you feel the water swooshing. So move as if you're moving through water. So what I need to do is find a still pond that's nice and warm that I can practice this in. So you can feel it in real life, but you can still use the mind. We are all breathing. Down, up, down, up, down, nice soft, floating in the arm, up and down. Marvellous, that's great. Let's have a bit of a wiggle. Oh, it's light, isn't it? Quite like the wiggling. I'm really getting into the wiggling. And also the the wiggling and the tiny movements, doing the tiny movements, and also the health dance. And I'm doing a whole. You'd like to do, yeah. It's a really good one to do. Ever really swears by it. It's something she's been encouraging me. She said I should be doing health dance every day as well as the standing. So it's worth doing.
Just show a little bit what it means, what it.
Yeah, I'll show a little bit and then we'll have to park it, but
Yeah.
you're very welcome, actually. I'm doing a whole course on Friday mornings.
I can't do things looking at the screen.
Oh, you can't do things looking at the screen.
No,
Wow, that's a shame. Yeah, all right, I'll try and do something, but we're looking at the thing is with the silk reading, if you want to get the clarity of movement in the silk reading, actually spending a bit of time doing the spontaneous. So you just kind of, you can start with the basic movement like this. Okay, we'll just do a little segue into health dance. Or one of these, we've done this one before. And then you just health dance it by randomizing the steps and randomizing the movement. And then before you know it, you're basically making it up as you go along. And then and then when there's the health dance, and then there's the fighting dance where you can do fighting movements, but what you do is you learn individual movements and try them out, and then you put them together with so there's another one where you just do this. It's like a reverse. 1, 2, 3, and then you can, by doing little movements. So you've got your beach balls, watermelons, raspberries, and then when you can, and then that's the health dance. So getting the spontaneous moving, and then they also do lots of and also from tree qigong, you transfer from the weight from side to side, and yeah, I mean, ever really is really into the spontaneous stuff. She really, the things that she likes to personally practice, and I can see why, because then it gives you a lot of. Then when you go and do something coherent, like I'll just do the first bit of the. You've then got, it just helps you find that clarity and the coherence of, yeah, we'll go to there. Very good. So when you do this bit, it ends up in the middle. So yeah, so that Master Zedong's swinging and stamping exercise is a good practice for Chen style, actually. 2, 3, 4, that comes in. And just getting that, it's an ankle strengthener as well, and also it's really good if you're having a bad day. You must see Dong's serene stroke, but when he does it, his face is completely relaxed. So you have to completely relax. Yeah, let's do the serene stroke. Yeah, because Rosemary's off to Morocco as well. Eva teaches in Morocco every January. And if I had the money, I would totally go there. Well, I need a passport. I need to buy a passport. And then it's very serene. And like this is nothing. It's very kind of really understated and almost like if you see one of those really big old oak trees. I was at the New Forest. I love it there. And they're these very big, they're like 1,000-year-old trees because it was new 1,000 years ago. And they're massive and they're very, there's a lot of stuff going on, but they've got this real sense of, it's like that. So that's the what you're trying to do when you're doing this exercise. And then I just very gently like, and then you end up in the middle. And when he does it, he doesn't bounce as much as what I do. So I'm not sure what I'm doing. I obviously need to do 300 every day. He says you're supposed to do 300 of these a day. If you are doing these and you've got some you've got some arthritis and things going, do it on the grass. You can do it on the grass 300 times, but I wouldn't do it on a hard surface. I'd be very careful with that. But it's still good. You can do it a bit. I mean, this is a wooden floor, so we're all right on a wooden floor. But I did it at my friend's house on their lovely lawn, and I did about 50. And then there was 2 big dents in the grass, so I had to kind of make a swift exit. So that's it. And it's all about. So the health dance, it just helps you tune into your body, so then you can feel where all the bits are. And then when you do something more structured, it works better. So that's why it's good to do the health dance. It's it takes out having to try and get something right. You're just feeling your connections. It's the same with this. There's a connection all the way from the foot right up to the top of the head and through the arms. So I'm just swinging like a very slow tree. Oh, excellent.
Someone's taken over.
Yay, welcome back. We'll do a quick recap of the standing at the end. We did it. We're doing this, and we're looking at some silk reeling, but how are we doing? We're doing Master Zedong's serene strop exercise, I call it. It's very, very nice. And you can do it in your own time. Do it in your own time. It doesn't have to match what I'm doing, because I'm just going with my natural rhythm. And it's a slow rhythm and very serene, very relaxed. Just let the jaw relax, let the forehead relax. This is one of my favourite exercises, actually. It's just because if I've been having a bad day and feeling a bit aggy, and you do this for at least 20, and then you just go, oh, okay. Go and have a cup of tea, marvellous. And that's it. That's very nice. So it's getting that kind of ease of movement, like moving like a cat from the Tai Chi Classic. So so we got tuned into the feet, and we did this one. No, we did this one. Let's do this one. So a nice round shape. Nice round shape. I'll show you from the diagonal view. 1, 2. We've got all the time in the world. So we've actually got 4 people here. It's just 2 are on Zoom. And at some point we might be getting some Hungarians coming. So on Zoom. I'm not sure what time. Is Hungary, is it an hour later or 2 hours later? Something? Or is it earlier? I don't know. It's very confusing. They were looking for classes in the afternoon or evening, so it could be early.
Yeah, they'll leave it quiet. Teaching English.
Yeah.
I was talking to trouble for extraneous language. Just yeah.
Just enough.
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite a Tai Chi language then. There was quite a lot of Hungarians doing Aikido, actually.
When I went to Hungary, it's part of the diploma.
Oh, the TEFL. The TEFL, yeah.
It was wonderful part of, I was Erasmus.
Yeah.
It was just fantastic while it lasted.
Not bad. Excellent. Okay, let's do. Yeah, we'll come back to the standing later. We just do the silk reed. So number 1, number 2. One, 2, 3, 4. So you can have the hand here. You can have the hand here. I find if I go and see my teacher ever from Czech Republic, she doesn't really talk that much. She'll explain, and it will be just enough. It's a bit like if I'm listening to a song, if someone's making a song, I prefer it if they just have one verse about one particular topic. And then some songs, they say the same thing over and over and over again, and you just get bored. But just saying, bringing it to the point, is something about clarity in language. So yeah, it's the same thing. We get the clarity in the movement. Ah. Excellent. Right, let's just do that this side. So look at your coordinations through the body. So between hip and shoulder, hip and knee, knee and foot, elbow and hand, shoulder and elbow. One, two, three. It's something that you ease in and feel yourself, which is why sometimes detailed explanation of how the movement is working. One, it's subjective to the person who's moving, and it might not correspond with another human being. And two, it can sometimes get in the way. So that's much better, everyone. You just want to release the shoulder a bit more. So think of the muscles as melting. How are we doing on the Zoom? Yeah, that's much better on the Zoom. Nice and smooth. Smooth, soft, smooth, and slow. That's fantastic. And then we'll just do both to get the. So as the move changes, this changes. So it will feel different to when you're doing it one arm at a time. It's just. So just find that really quiet space. Quiet space. Marvelous. Have a little shake out. I'm going to have a little bit of water, and then we'll do number 2, and then we'll recap the standing. We better do number 2, then push away the mountain. It's good. Oh yes, mid break. Thank you. Marvelous.
And can I just put this on? This is great. Let me show you. I think this and one of these.
Oh,
I've got myself a spinning wheel. Isn't it?
oh, what a nice sheep. Yeah, if you want to bring a sheep to Tai Chi, we won't.
It's good
Right.
for
Number 2, well, you can carry on having a break. We'll just because Rosemary's off to Morocco. You can still talk. Rosemary's off to Morocco to train with Emma and the gang in January, so she's having to up her training. If I get a windfall, I might go to Morocco. But I need to get a passport as well.
Yeah.
My passport ran out and I was just about to get a new one, then I had to get the new clutch.
Oh.
So there we go. So what you want to do is you want to release the shoulder. Right. Yeah, so Carell, when he was still able to explain things and talk, you'd ask him a question, and basically his answer was just do it more times. because he didn't want any explanation to interfere with the process, which at the time I got a bit annoyed about. But having been doing Tai Chi for, oh gosh, 31 years, oh dear, I'm dreadful, 30 years. It gets in the way. You just have to, right, 1 and 2 together, you just have to keep doing it until it works. It's like learning a tune or something, you can't really intellectually sing a song. It's, yeah, one of my friends is off to learn singing off of Maddie Pryor.
Wow.
Indeed. She's going to, I'm like, you're doing what? Maddie, and Maddie Pryor's kiddie. Her daughter, who must be in her 40s or 50s, so she's off to spend 3 days with, brilliant. So. Yeah, Maddie Pryor, because when she sings, I'm wondering if she does some Qigong or Pilates or something. She must do something, because she's got a very good posture when she sings. But you just have to do it. You just, yeah. I'll try the other one. Oh, really, this is lovely. This is really nice. Nice and smooth, everybody. Yeah, nice. Fabulous. Okay, we haven't got. We'll have to go back to the. We'll just look at the standing because that's really principles. So things like if you want to do a video or a photo thingy, and then you can practice them. So things like getting your. So obviously this is number 1. So you've got your steam buns under each. Just think steam bun, not like John Wayne. It's steam buns.
No, they're not.
Sorry,
No choir.
no choir. Ooh, we can put things away. Excellent. So this is number 1, and then I'll do Grandmaster Chen standing first. So just to kind of, and you just relax.
There.
So just there, and there's this round shape. So from here it comes up, and there's a round shape by the tummy, like you're holding a little, I don't know, rabbit against your tummy, or a little chihuahua. Steve. So when you're pregnant, when we met when we were on holiday, we met a very nice chihuahua, and he had it on his tummy. Little Teddy the Chihuahua was on Steve's tummy, asleep, and Steve was asleep, and he was resting his hand on the Chihuahua. So if you could put both hands on the Chihuahua, there we are. This is very good. So, and then we've got this one. So this is the one that I did with Ferris and with Eli and with Eva and everybody. They usually do that one where the fingers are in line with the shoulder, and the elbows are below the shoulder. So we're not up here, we're here. It's all matching, that's it. And then we'll do Ferris's ones. And then we do the shopping, putting the washing away. So we're hanging the washing up on the line. So this is forward, and then this is there like that. So if someone was to push against your fingers, they'd feel that coming out of the fingers, and they'd also feel a push coming out on the sitting bone, on the hips there. So it's like you're doing this. See, it's that. So it's like a push. So I'm pushing like that. That's what that one's for. And then little pointy finger and thumb lining up with the cheek. And that looks like you've got a big Cornish pasty. Oh, yeah. And then imagine a big ball, go around the ball underneath the ball. So each of those positions would be in real life holding for between 5 and 10 minutes. So if you're practicing and you haven't done it before, 1 to 2 minutes, that will do. Because it's better to stand well for 1 to 2 minutes than to fidget about for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Okay, and then what I do is I add a couple of extras on. So I do the standing in the stream just because I really like that one. And then I start and finish with Wu Chi. So Wu Chi, your middle finger lines up with your trouser seam, or your imaginary trouser seam if you haven't got. And there's this nice round shape in the arms. And then, oh good, we've got another minute. And then the other thing we were looking at was we'll do a little bit of tree qigong to finish. So you just have a slightly wider stance and you're just shifting your weight from side to side. And then you basically make up the rest. So you're moving your body and you're moving your arms. You can have a low branch. You can have a high. You can do it high. You can have a high and low. You can move around. You can, some people when they're doing tree qigong really go to town and just do all sorts of strange things. So that's the tree qigong, and you're just feeling the weight move, you're feeling the waist moving, you're feeling the arms, just moving the arms with the weight and the waist and breathing. And whatever you're listening to your body, however your body wants to move, you just do that. And it doesn't have to look good. It can look completely awful. It doesn't matter. It's just getting into the actual pleasure of moving. And then eventually you start stepping and then it becomes the health dance. So you can do things like this, you can move around. You can just do your silk reading as a health dance. So this isn't actually from Chen style, this is from each one in 10 boxing. 10 boxing, and it's just up, up. You can, so it's light, you can do the light stuff, really like you're a cat and you go, whoop, something just, yeah. Or you can do really heavy, like lava moving, slow moving lava, or a great big bear or something like that, really heavy in the feet. Light in the feet, heavy, you know, and getting that. So that's your, yeah, nice. It's just good. When I do this with Eva, we'll do maybe 20 minutes standing, half an hour standing, and we usually do that. We can do the other postures, and then we'll do maybe 20 to 30 minutes health dance. We did when we did on the Tuesday night, we did half an hour standing and then half an hour moving, and it was and it's good, and it doesn't really matter what you look like, and you can do different speeds, go fast, you can go really, really slow, you can go slow and tiny movements. You can look at the tiny movements, so it's kind of like rippling inside of, like you get with some dancers. I was looking at blues dancing, and they just stand there next to each other and kind of to this lovely blues music. It's marvelous. Things like that, or you know, it doesn't. it's like the movements are happening in the cells almost. So, okay, that was a bit of a. So I'd like to do more of the silk reading exercises for the next few weeks, actually. Just because they're good for the brain and good for coordination, but yeah, well. It would be nice to do a health dancing course, probably January. I'm looking at the new term. Next year, we'll just start with some health dance, because then you don't really need to remember anything. So we're just doing this. So we did this right at the beginning of the class. See if you can slow it down and soften, and just get this sense of quietness. Just breathe it in. Breathe out. So when you get really relaxed, sometimes you can't actually feel your arms moving. Yes, that's only happened to me once. It was very weird. I was so relaxed. I was doing the movement and I was watching my arms moving, but there wasn't any muscle tension. I couldn't feel any muscle tension, so they just kind of floated. Really weird. But, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Wow. Feeling that sense of inner quietness. Something that's okay, let's put that over there. Rub the hands together. And then polishing the face. Back on that. Underneath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then rub the hands together. And give the lower back a rub. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I like it. Ooh. Marvelous. That's great. And we're nice and tall. Nice and tall. So the yeah, there's quietness. I'm breathing. So it's peaceful, but it's also tough because you're owning your space. Very important for us ladies actually to be owning our space and feeling comfortable owning space. You know, breathing out. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. One more time. Stand for a moment. So So this one, actually, if you want to practice standing, just your Wu Chi that will do quite a lot already with the forward, back, side, round and round thing. And just getting that lengthening through the spine, head floating through here, chin tucked in, sinking the hips, and this sort of feeling like you're a toddler standing up. Just without any of the strops and meltdowns and things, you know, just. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together, and bow. Ooh, well done. What a nice session that one. It's much better when there's not hardly any of us here. It means we can do the really tricky stuff, like standing still and moving around. You know, all very good. Excellent. And yeah, awesome. Take care.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.